1959 was the moment R&B fully crashed the mainstream and rewired pop. In this video, we're counting down 12 tracks that still slap, hurt, and echo from soul to today's playlists. Coming up at number 12, we've got Wilbert Harrison, Kansas City. This is one of those songs you know even if you've never heard of Wilbert Harrison's name in your life. The groove is lazy in the best possible way, like a road trip that starts the second that guitar riff kicks in. He's talking about heading to Kansas City to find fun, trouble, and everything in between, and the track just rolls forward like a train into the night. What makes it special is how universal it feels. You don't need to have ever been to Kansas City to get it. It's about chasing a feeling. This record wasn't just a hit, it became a blueprint. Rock bands, bar bands, wedding bands, everybody stole a piece of Kansas City. If 1959 R&B had a travel anthem, this is it. Coming in at number 11, we've got Barrett Strong, Money, That's What I Want. Before Motown became a machine, this was the spark. Money doesn't dress itself up in poetry or heartbreak metaphors. It's blunt, almost rebellious. Strong isn't asking for roses or romance. He's saying straight up, love is nice, but money keeps the lights on. That honesty felt bold in 1959. Especially in a genre built on devotion and longing. The piano riff is sharp and repetitive, almost hypnotic, and the beat hits with a kind of raw insistence. You can hear the grit of early Detroit in it. This wasn't polished yet. It was hungry. The record became Motown's first major hit and quietly opened the door for everything that label would become. It sounds simple, but that's the magic. 3 chords, a driving rhythm, and a hook that sticks in your head for days. Money proved R&B could be direct, modern, and just a little bit dangerous. Sliding in at number 10, it's Clyde McPhatter, You Went Back on Your Word. Clyde's voice is one of those early soul voices that just cuts straight through you. He doesn't have to scream, he pleads, his tone almost trembling, and you can feel every bit of that disappointment when someone promises to stay, then quietly walks away anyway. What can I say, except I love you? It's heartbreak without theatrics, which somehow makes it sting even more. The song is classic late 50s drama. A tight band, a slow burn melody, and lyrics that sound like a letter you'd write at 2 a.m. and never send. And treat me right. You said you love. It's all about hurt pride and broken trust. This is the kind of record that sets up everything later. All the 60s soul singers standing at a mic, telling you exactly how it feels to be played, are building on this emotional template right here. At number 9, we're rolling into pure smooth charm with Brooke Benton. Thank You, Pretty Baby. Till you came and set it free. Where a lot of R&B from this era leans into pain and heartbreak, this one leans into pure gratitude. Benton's voice is rich and relaxed, like he's smiling between every line. The song feels like sunshine on a slow afternoon, mid-tempo, easy swing, nothing rushed, nothing forced. And I'm gonna love you. Lyrically, it is almost disarmingly simple. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for being here. No messy drama, no shouting match, just appreciation and joy. That's exactly why it still lands. It's early grown folks R&B, classy, warm, and polished. The kind of record you imagine spinning in a cozy living room, not a chaotic dance hall, quietly. Songs like this nudged R&B closer to mainstream pop, proving you could keep the soul and still sound smooth enough for every radio in town. But for every smooth thank you, there's someone crying in the dark over what they lost. And the next track is where those tears finally spill. At number 8, we're right in the middle of the storm with Laverne Baker, I Cried a Tear.
Love of you, I felt a tear.
From the very first notes, this feels heavy. The band moves slow, almost like it's scared to get in the way of her voice. Laverne doesn't just sing about crying. She sounds like someone who's held it together all day and finally lets go when the room is quiet.
Back to stay. Let's make a new start.
Released in late 1958 but climbing and cutting deep through 1959, this record became one of those big, aching ballads you couldn't escape. This is the side of turn-of-the-decade R&B that's pure drama in the best way. Big arrangement, steady beat, and a vocal that makes you believe every word.
I cried a tear.
You can hear the roots of later soul queens in this, turning heartbreak into something powerful instead of weak. It's not a breakup text. It's a full speech with an orchestra behind it.
A tear for you.
Coming in at number 7, we've got James Brown and the Famous Flames. Try Me, I Need You. Before he was the full godfather of soul jumping across stages, James Brown was here, almost shy, asking for another chance.
I want you right here by my side.
The tempo is slow. The backing vocals answer him gently, and you can hear the church influence in every line. Try Me isn't about swagger. It's about vulnerability. He's basically saying, I know I messed up, but let me prove I can do better.
I need you. I need you.
That begging tone becomes a big part of soul music later on. You can feel that same energy in countless R&B ballads that come after this. It's simple, direct, and somehow even more intense because he's holding back instead of screaming.
Hard from a cry. Walk with me.
Sliding into number 6, it's The Drifters. There Goes My Baby. This one sounds different the second it starts. You've got strings, this floating rhythm, and a groove that feels like it could play over the last scene of a movie. The Drifters take a basic heartbreak story, watching the person you love walk away, and turn it into something huge and cinematic. What makes it wild for 1959 is the production. Using orchestral strings over R&B vocals wasn't standard yet, and this song helped push that door open.
I wonder why she left me.
It's still a sad song, but it glows. You're not just hearing a breakup. You're watching it in your head, frame by frame.
I wanna know where is my...
If There Goes My Baby is the movie scene, number 5 is the moment the lead character decides to dance through the pain instead of standing still. Quick breather before we hit the top 5. If you're vibing with this deep dive into 50s R&B, hit like and subscribe. It seriously helps the channel keep digging up these forgotten gems. Let's continue. Dropping in at number 5, we're with Pure Fire. Jackie Wilson, Lonely Teardrops. This is the definition of dancing while your heart is breaking. The drums are jumping, the horns are bright, and Jackie sounds like he's about to explode out of the speakers. He hits those high notes like it's nothing, throwing in little runs and shouts that feel almost too big for the song. Released right at the end of 1958, but absolutely owning the airwaves rolling into 1959, Lonely Teardrops became one of the defining records of that moment. The magic is the contrast. Lyrically, he's begging, say you will, and it's all hurt and desperation.
My heart is crying, crying, lonely teardrops.
but the music makes you move anyway. That tension between sadness and celebration becomes a core soul music trick. Lonely Teardrops isn't just a hit. It's a blueprint for every big, emotional, sing at the top of your lungs R&B record that came after it. At number 4, we have got a full charm offensive, Lloyd Price, Personality. This one is all smiles and swagger. The horns punch in like they're announcing someone walking into the room, and the chorus is so simple you can sing it the first time you hear it. Price isn't trying to be mysterious. He's literally spelling out why charisma matters more than perfection. It's catchy, clean, and built for radio. Personality sits right in that sweet spot where R&B is starting to feel comfortable on the pop charts without losing its roots. You can hear early echoes of all the confidence anthems that would dominate decades later. It's not deep heartbreak or street drama. It's just a feel-good celebration of being that person everyone remembers when they leave the party. Sliding into number 3, we circle back to Heartbreak Elegance with Brooke Benton. It's just a matter of time.
It's just a matter of time.
Where a lot of breakup songs sound defeated, this one sounds patient. Benton's delivery is calm, almost formal. Like he's already certain the person who left will regret it. The melody is smooth, the arrangement is tidy, and the whole track feels like it was built to last.
Go on.
This is slow dance material, but it's also a quiet power move. He's hurt, sure, but he's not begging. That mix of dignity and sadness becomes a model for tons of soul ballads in the next decade.
Everything I had, you left.
It's the kind of song your grandparents might have played on vinyl, but the emotional logic, "You'll be back and I'll still be here," still hits today. And if this is the controlled, grown-up version of Heartbreak, number 2 is where the story spins completely out of control. Coming in as our runner-up, we've got pure legend status, Lloyd Price, Stagger Lee.
Back to the ballroom, just to pay that debt I owe. Look at that.
This isn't just a song. It's a whole story your grandparents probably heard as kids. A hat, a bar argument, a gunshot, and a man named Stagger Lee, whose name became bigger than real life. Price takes this old folk tale and dresses it in tight, bouncing R&B, horns popping, rhythm locked in, and a vocal that sounds almost casual while he's describing a murder.
Just to pay that debt I owe. Go, Sally.
That contrast is the genius. The groove makes you nod along, but the lyrics are dark. It's one of the earliest big hits to bring street-level violence straight into mainstream radio, long before gangster rap or gritty soul storytelling. Stagger Lee proves R&B could carry myth, danger, and personality all at once. And still, as hard as this track goes, our number 1 song changes the whole game on a different level. And at number 1, there was really no competition. Ray Charles, What Did I Say? This is the moment R&B, gospel, and rock all smash into each other and come out sounding like the future. That electric piano riff hits, the drums lock in, and suddenly you're in a room where nobody wants the song to end. Ray calls, the Raelettes answer, the crowd claps, and the whole thing feels half like a church revival, half like a party that got a little too wild. It was famously born out of a late-night improv jam, and you can hear that looseness. The lyrics are simple, but the energy is insane. It was controversial too. Some stations thought it was way too suggestive, but audiences didn't care. This record stretched out, got louder, got freer, and showed how raw feeling could lead the way. What I Say isn't just a great 1959 R&B song. It's the sound of the genre leveling up in real time. If you loved this little trip back to 1959, hit like, subscribe, and tell me which song you'd move up or down in the comments. And when you're ready for the messy side of the decade, check out our next video. 10 most controversial banned songs of the 50s.